Hey everybody, GameSaga back here with a Let's Play of Final Fantasy IV. This is episode 2, and this is the US SNES Final Fantasy II release. Of course, as most of you that have played this know, the US version was released as Final Fantasy IV. And it was actually Final Fantasy IV, because 2 was never released here originally until years later on the Game Boy Advance, or I think it was. It's either GBA or DS, I forget which one they did the remake on. Anyway, let's get started here and pick up where we left off. And get back into the game here. There we go. Sorry about that. Alright. We're outside of Kaipo here, Kaipo, how do you say it? And we've got Cecil and Rydia in our party, as you can see. Just got Rydia in the party. Can't remember if we went to talk to Rose on the last episode or not, so we need to do that. There's Rosa. Rosa, Cecil. Don't leave me, Cecil. So she's got the desert fever or sand fever or whatever they call it. Some sort of fever. We have to go get the sand ruby from the antlion to cure her. But since there's water and mountains in our way, we can't really get there. So we have to go through the cave. The waterfall cave, watery cave, whatever they call it. Watery pass, something like that. Rydia knows no magic, apparently. But you can use her rod as an item, which I just did there. That's her most effective attack until she learns magic. If you try to do a fight with Rydia, you'll miss most of the time. And if you do hit the enemy, you'll only do like maybe 10 damage at the most. Get a couple levels there, that's good. And normally I try to level her up until she gets over 100 hit points, but I'm just going to go straight to the watery pass here. And worry about leveling her in the cave here. And since we don't know magic yet, we can't take these guys out in one hit. Once she learns lightning though, we will be able to. She's getting low in health, I need to be careful. I have to heal her next turn. Down to 13. There you go, she's back to full. Oh, she knows ice. But she doesn't know lightning yet, like I said. Level. Wow, the encounter rate is really high. Alright, these guys are weak against ice, so we're gonna use ice on them. Probably the toads are the only enemies in here that are not weak to lightning as far as I know. If I remember correctly. Other than the zombies. I think you get the zombie guys sometimes. They're weak to cure and fire. There we go, Rydia learn lightning. You can actually use cure items on the zombies and damage them if you don't have a cure spell, but Rydia does have a cure spell. And the next character we're about to get will have a cure spell as well, as a fire spell. Alright. Rydia knows lightning now, but can't use it because she doesn't have enough magic. Just could use an Easter on her, but there's no point because we're getting ready to be able to use a tent here momentarily. Thank you for that. I don't have magic. I'll go ahead and use the ether. I wasn't going to, but I'll go ahead and do it. Speed it up a little bit, hopefully. I can always buy more if I have to. Oh yeah, I can do lightning now. Derp. Bam! That's what I'm talking about. One hit. And low level. And they're dropping heal potions like a son of a gun. So the third or fourth one we've gotten since we started the stream. There's our new character right there. What? You wield the dark sword? Help me, I beg you. What? A wicked bard tricked my daughter into running away to Dam Sion. And I sense evil in that direction of Dam Sion. You must be the sage Tella. How does she know who Tella is? I am Tella. I'm going to Dam Sion to get my daughter who eloped. But a huge monster is blocking the way. My magic is not strong enough to defeat it. Your dark sword may help, and this girl is a caller? She is quite gifted in a sense. We are also on our way to Dam Sion. Good. Let us work together to get to Dam Sion. Let's hurry. Sage Tella joined. Alright, we gotta put him in the back row, of course, since he's a magic user. Oops. I'm gonna rearrange my spells here while I'm at it. Life Lightning in the first column because that's my most powerful attack for radio. And I put the most used spells up in the top row. And then the second most used in the next row and so forth. And the most used goes on the left and the least used goes on the right. That's just how I set it up. That's what I like to do. Alright, now that I got their magic sorted out. Don't have any equipment for Tella other than what he has on, so don't have to worry about that. Back attack. This happens sometimes where he's about to get killed. You can just hit left there and do change. And hopefully he'll get the cure spell off before she dies. And that was luck right there. And change will swap your position temporarily for the duration of the battle. Here's these water bug guys. They're weak to lightning like everybody else here except for the toads and the zombies. But they will do Remedy, which does nothing. I think it's supposed to heal them, but it doesn't actually do it for some reason. And if you do enough damage but don't kill it, it will retreat from battle. So you can lose out on some experience if that happens. But usually one or two good single target lightning attacks will take it out. Iron Ring there. We'll do that to Tella since he doesn't have anything on his arms. Not sure how a ring goes on your arm, but okay. Wouldn't it be on your finger instead, which is on your hand? If it was an arm, it should be like a bracelet, or something like that. I think there was an ether and cure 2, it looked like it said. And some gold. You don't have to come down there, that's just a hidden area. So you can multi-target with magic attacks like that by going all the way to the left and then selecting all the targets, like so. Or you can single target, of course. This gets much easier once you get Tella in your party because you end up having 2 magic users. And Tella has Cure 2, whereas Iridia only has Cure 1. She can get Cure 2 till a bit later. If you stay and grind with her, you can learn it early, but there's no reason to do that. It's pretty much a waste of time. Oh yeah, there's another screen to go through before we get to the tent. Good thing I did use that ether then. This would take him forever without any magic. I don't think we're gonna need but one lightning spell, but we'll cast both. You don't actually use the magic, I don't think, until your character casts the spell, where you actually use the spell in the graphics display on the screen. While they're casting it, it doesn't do anything. Here's the zombies I was talking about. Cecil only does 1 damage, as you can see, so it's pretty useless. Radio is pretty much useless too. Kira only does like maybe 10 or 12. Kira 1 rather. Per hit when it's spread out amongst multiple targets. So we're gonna use Kira 2. With Tella. That does 50 plus on each one. Kills them in 1 hit. Ready to gain another level. Yeah, she's gonna be over 100 HP by the time we get to the boss, so that's not gonna be an issue. More than likely, anyway. Cure 1 potion. Alright, back attack. On some games you could do this, hit the run away buttons, and watching this game or L and R, and it will automatically switch your form, but it doesn't do that in this game, unfortunately. And you can cast kill spells like Cure 2, for example, that Tella has, on your entire party at one time by going all the way to the left if you're on the left, and all the way to the right if you're on the right. I was supposed to go down there. I already went there. Lost my sense of direction there. Now, Rydia does not know Psych yet, so she uses all her magic. She has no way of gaining it back herself without using an ether or a tent or a cabin. Which we don't have cabins yet, but they'll be later on in the game. Or we can say the N as well. But once she gets Psych, she can use that on enemies or other party members and steal their magic. More toads here. Ether? Or Ether 1, I should say. There are Ether 2s in the game, but they're much later, and they are much more rare. Or rarer. Here's our tent. Let's take rest here. A special field here will protect us from monsters. We can use our tent or cabin and even save. Let's rest now and be prepared for the coming battle in my tent. Well, see, Tella mentions a cabin, even though you're not going to see cabins till later on in the game. You can't even get them at this point in the game, unless you use a cheat code. Fast asleep. She must have been very tired. Who said she was? I call her Mist. She seems very gifted as a magic user. With proper training, she will be able to wield the magic other than calling monsters. How sweet, just like Anna's childhood. Anna is your only daughter. She ran away to the outside with a bard because I did not consent to their marriage. Yeah, who would want your daughter to be a princess, you know? Because, of course, Edward is a prince. Or Gilbert, as he's known in the non-US release. What do you want to go to the Amsire for? My friend is suffering from a terrible fever in Kaipo. Or Capo. So you need the Santa Ruby. So you, too, are in a hurry. What is this? What is the monster of this cavern? It's a horrifying monster with 8 huge tentacles. You must defeat it first to save Anna and your friend. Yeah, friend. She's his girlfriend, Rosa is. I think they're a little bit more than just friends. Let's go. Always says that when you do a tent cabin. So we can save it here, like Tella mentioned. That's the giant S on the little circle there. Ice Rod. You can give that to Rydia or Tella. Cecil can't use them. We'll go to Rydia. Ups her attack by 2. We'll go to Tella and give him the rod that Rydia had. Why? Because the rod can actually do damage, the staff cannot. If you use the staff as an item, it functions like a heal potion. Comes in handy sometimes, situationally, but especially if you don't have any heal potions on hand. The rod overall is more of a useful weapon at this point in the game. It lowers his attack by 1, but like I said, it makes up for it with the ability that it has to be used as an item. Here's the cave toads again. They did a surprise attack, so they get to attack first, all 3 of them. I'll watch this. Radia's got the ice rod now. Check this out. Just like Ice 1, except a weaker form of it. And here's Tell using the rod, the regular rod. 35 damage. Now if I try to attack with the staff, just do the fight command, when you have the staff equipped, that would only do maybe 10 to 12 damage if it hit at all. Like the rod, it misses a lot when it's used with the regular physical attacks. There's some more fish. There you gain that level. Where is she? Level 9 now? Oh, 97 max hit points. Next level she should go over 100. Nice. The reason why you want to get her up that high is because she's very weak and it's very easy for her to get killed otherwise. Since she only starts with 30 hit points when she joins your party, which is pathetic. You'll see that if you look closely at when we were doing the magic rearranging in the menu screen, Rydia does not know fire. Why is that? Well, if you saw our first video where we were in the Village of Mist, her talons burned. That's why she... But maybe she'll learn it later on. And those of you who have played this before obviously know what I'm referring to. But suffice to say that even if you get her to level 99 at this point in the game, she will not learn fire. Not fire 1 anyway. I think you'd probably force it with a cheat code, but you have to do a certain scene later on in the game to get her to learn fire. Fire 1, that is. So we got 6 enemies here that we had. Cecil killed 1 already. And we didn't take out anybody else with lightning there, because when you do multi-target spells like that, it does less damage the more targets there are. They're using the attack. Oh, the water bug actually attacked. I've never seen them do that before. Normally they just do remedy or retreat. Another heal potion. And of course, like in any JRPG, the more monsters there are, the more experience you earn should you be victorious. I hate this combination right here. These are water hags and tiny mages. The water hags are not so bad. You can take them out with lightning like everybody else here. Except for the toads and zombies. It's the tiny mages you have to worry about. And this is why. Magic attacks only do 1 damage to them. And then they use Psych afterwards to steal your magic from you. So it is probably down to 0 magic now. They don't bother to ever use it on Cecil, of course. Plus, that would make much logical sense since Cecil doesn't have magic. So what you're supposed to do is use physical attacks on them. But if you do that, they cast Hold on you. Now Hold is a temporary paralysis ability. It just makes it so you can't... Oops, I shouldn't have used Ice Rod on him. That was a mistake. Hold will just make it so you don't get to do anything for a while. And this is unfortunate because Cecil is our main physical attacker here. He's got no magic left. Yeah, heal with Tella here. Try a physical attack on Radio, see if that helps him. Miss. Come on, Cecil, wake up. I don't think a heal potion works on it either. There we go, he's finally unparalyzed. Got one of them. So I'm just using parry with Rydia and Tella, which is a defend command. Basically, you hit right and it goes to parry. Why am I doing that? Because Rydia's Ice Rod item use is considered a magical attack and only does 1 damage. And her physical attack with it will not work very well either. Neither will Tella's Rod ability. It only does 1 damage. And the physical attack doesn't work that well either. And Rydia's gained a level and then Venom, which is very useless. In theory, the attack is supposed to poison whoever you cast it on, but it doesn't work very well. Most of the time it misses. Very perfect. There's more zombies here. I could use Fire 1 on them, but then it would damage them, but it's not going to kill them. Not in one hit anyway. I have to use it 2 or 3 times before it would kill them. So it's more efficient to do it with Cure 2, since it's a higher ranking spell. There we go, leather helmet. But tell us since he doesn't have any headgear. Guess we could give it to Rydia, but and then do the cap that she was wearing to Tella, but that's okay. Music in this game is so nice, man. Or zombies. It's not black. You have to wait for him to cast, that's all. Dead to 1 hit. Pretty simple. I'm just gonna run to those guys because it's a waste of my time to fight them. More trouble than it's worth. Got a couple of Ether 1s there. These guys again. Sometimes you drop gold there like I just did when you run. But it's not going to be a whole lot. Something you need to really worry about, just something to be aware of. Go zombies, we can take them out easily. While Tella keeps his magic up. I think he's been low here. Another heal potion and a new sword, the Darkness Sword for Cecil. Ups his attack by 10. That's a significant upgrade for Cecil. We can go out from here. The monster is in the cave beyond there. We should camp out to regain our strength out there. So as you can see, we're temporarily outside here. And you can walk around the grass there and encounter enemies if you want, but you don't have to. Into the cave. Or if you want to heal up, you can use the tent, like Tella suggested. Which is what I did, because I wanted to recover magic. His radio's out, I think, and Tella's getting low. Also recover their hit points as well. And we can save it out here since we're on the world map. Only save with the world map and on save points. It's down here. Here we are, falling down a waterfall. Despite going through all this water, Cecil's armor does not rust. I don't know how that's possible, but... Logic, I guess, huh? Here's the other toads there in this cave. They're called mad toads. As you can see. I guess they're mad about something. Maybe they're mad they're stuck in this cave, who knows? Now you see Radio's got over 100 HP before the boss, just like I said. Now these toads will use the toad spell on you as a counterattack. Oops, I just used lightning accidentally on them, as you can see that didn't work very well. And if they use toad on you, you obviously turn into a toad. But if they use it again on the same character, it functions as a heal spell, basically, and will heal them. Speaking of healing, we just got another heal item. Heal potion, rather. Heal potions cure status ailments, by the way. Cure potions are the ones that will cure damage. These are jellies. They're basically immune to physical attacks. As you can see, these only did 1 damage. They have a certain weakness to elements. The jellies, they're kind of reddish pink colored, so they're weak to fire. As you can see, it just did over 80 damage to each one. One-shot kill. Rydia gained a level. And of course Rydia couldn't attack them because she doesn't have fire. Got a couple pieces of darkness armor there for Cecil. A helmet and a gauntlet. Or glove, whichever you want to call it. This area, the area we're in right now is called Lake. That's a very creative name. There's a new enemy there, the alligator. I think they're weak to ice, if I remember correctly. Let's see. Tackle Rydia's item here. Yeah, 116 damage with that. There's the attack with the rod there, physical attack. Missed. Yeah, the alligators, I forgot about them. They're, along with the toads, they're weak to ice. Speaking of alligators, we got 2 of them. So now we use ice on them and do a bit more damage than we would with lightning. Bam, 1 shot. Well, once she cast it anyway. Darkness armor and Aether 1. Now, you see how I've got all darkness here except for the shield? I don't even know there's a darkness shield in the game. I can't remember if there is or not. If there is, I don't remember where to find it. That's kind of interesting. They give you all the darkness armor except for that. Nice to see Rydia being able to one-shot something with her regular attack. As she normally cannot do that. There's the boss right there, the little tentacle thing sticking out of the waterfall. I'll be there momentarily. Check our health and magic levels here. Yeah, we should be okay. We'll use more during battle if we have to. Assuming we don't get in like 20 fights between here and the boss. Alright, here we go. Boss time. He's coming! Octomam! That's the name of the boss. And, of course, he's an octopus. So, the general strategy here is to attack with Cecil, cast Chocobo with Rydia, cast Lightning with Tella. Heal is needed, or cure is needed, I should say, with Tella. By casting Cure 2, which I'm gonna have to do in the next turn. As Rydia is low on health. You can cast Lightning with the Rydia as well if you want, but I think it does less damage. So I hit right there and it targets my entire party, like I mentioned earlier. Good thing we got that spell inputted, because Rydia's really low now. I wish she was. I just did Lightning already accidentally, see it only did 68. Chocobo did 88, I think. I've seen it do over 100 too. 100 rather, also. So it's definitely a more powerful spell at this point in the game. That's pretty much it for this fight. You just sit here and wear them down. It's not very difficult. Just have to make sure you don't let yourself get too low on health. Cecil can solo this fight easily. He's much more powerful than the boss is. Almost did Lightning again. Good job. He's slowing down. Tell says that once you get down to 2 tentacles left, as you can see there's only 2 left. Chicken power! Oh, 1 tentacle left. He's almost dead. Cecil's OP. 204 damage from 1 hit. He does more than Rydia and Tella combined in 1 hit. 258 with a critical. Wow. Nice job, Cecil. 500 gold, 400 experience. No levels gained. Now we can go to the damn sign from behind this waterfall. It leads to the exit. Guess Tella's been in here before. I mean, how else would I know that? Now, we could use a tent here, but there's really no point because of what's going to happen next. But we will save it, just in case. There's damn sign. But wait, what's that noise? It's the Red Wings! Oh no! Bam! Hate that damn sign. Stupid castle. I'll play some little panic music here. Then you get all this kind of sad music here. Funny factoid about damn Cyan. I read online that Square did not bother to make a non-damaged damn Cyan castle because they figured the players would never be able to see that, because as soon as you walk towards it, it triggers the Red Wing attack there. But you can actually get there by using the skip ability we talked about in the last video. And I think if you go in there, it's like a regular castle. I can't remember though. You can read about that online. So that we got a crossbow, a leather helmet, and a ruby ring from that those treasure chests there. Now the ruby ring, it will increase your magic ability. That's what the little ball there, where it says 5 at the bottom of her stat list there. That's what that means. It will increase it by 1, 4 to 5, but it will lower her defense by 2, from 7 to 5, so we should leave the iron ring on her, despite the fact that it increases, or it will decrease her magic. I'll give her the leather helm here, since we gave one earlier to Tella. Which reminds me, we need to take Tella's equipment off. And you'll see why in a little bit. You don't have to do this, but it gives you a little bit extra money. If you don't use the item duplication glitch to give yourself infinite money. 300 gold, iron arrows, white arrows, 200 gold, white potion, ether 1 potion, white arrows, cure 1, and cure 1 potion. Now Rydia can use bow and arrows, but she does not have the aim command like Rosa will. So there's really no point, because you're going to miss probably 90% of the time. Dot dot dot. That's very talkative of them. Dot dot dot. They took the crystal. Terrible bombardments from the airships. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty terrible. Everything's bombed out and destroyed. Somehow the bombs managed to open all the treasure chests and remove whatever was inside them. Dot dot dot. Except for this one. Tent. Dot 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 dot. There's a pot of recovery above. Terrible bombardments from the airships. This guy talks about the pot of recovery. We can't actually do it up. You'll see why here momentarily. Who's that there on the yellow dress? Alright. Time for this fun scene here. That is Anna! Aha! Anna! Hey, who's this? You're the bard. You did this to her. Hmm? Tala's gonna fight the bard. With his fists since we unequipped him. You swindler! Please, listen! One of the funniest lines in the game here coming up. You spoony bard! I love that. Please! That was a hilarious line. From what I read, it was a mistranslation or something and they didn't mean to have it say that. Shut up! They meant for it to say something else. Listen! But they left it in because they thought it was funny. And they were right. And it's become a meme now. Shut your mouth! I... Please, stop! So, despite the fact that Anna's dead, she's able to talk. Although she's not technically dead. She's just dying. Are you alright? Yeah, she looks alright. She's just unconscious on the ground, that's all. Father, Edward is the Prince of Damp Cyan. He was disguised as a bard when he came to see me in Capo, whatever. Forgive me, Father, for running away. But I love Edward. We thought of asking for your consent, but when we were about to leave, Golbez attacked us with Baron's with Baron's red wings. Who is that man? I don't know. But why? He took our crystal of fire and it shielded me from the arrows. How did Golbez use arrows? He used Medio on you before he used arrows, jeez. You loved him that much. Father, forgive me. I love Edward. Anna! Plays the sad music here, so you know what's about to happen. Who is Golbez? I heard that he's gathering crystals using Baron's red wings. It's hard to say. Sob, sob. Stop crying. Your tears won't bring back Anna. Wait for me, Golbez. I'm coming to avenge my daughter. For sure. You can't go alone. Whack. Watch me, jerk. I don't need any help. This is my own affair. Tell left. And that is why we took off his equipment. Ah, Anna, sob, sob. This is Edward's theme playing now. Cry, baby. Yeah, Riddy, you tell him. You are a man. You are a grown-up. You are not the only one who's lost loved ones. Riddy, why are you being like that? You may be right. I'm just a coward, but I don't care. I'm staying here with Anna. Yeah, who doesn't like staying near a rotting corpse? That sounds like fun. Whack! A lot of physical abuse in this game. Not that abuse is funny, just in the game, I mean. Just smacking people around for no particular reason. Knock some sense into them, I guess. Anyway, it's not like super damaging or anything, it's just a way to progress the story. Anyways, you're not the only one who's sad, Edward. Besides, Anna won't be happy if you do that. We really need your help. Please come with us. My help? I am Cecil. I'm looking for the Sand Ruby to help my friend who is ill in Capo. And I need your help. I help you? Yes, you. Yeah, what's he gonna do? Sing for us? Woohoo. She seems to be an important person. You shouldn't lose your loved one. Yeah, you would know, huh? Cinderby is made from the antlion when it lays its eggs in the cave. The cave is in the east, but we must go across the shallows to get there. There is the hovercraft and damn sign we can use. We can also go to Kaipo through the shallows. Let's hurry. Prince Edward joined as a bird. And this is why you cannot use the pot of recovery, because you automatically go outside. You can't control that part. Goodbye, Anna. And she flashes and disappears. Meanwhile, the other dead guys. And here we are outside with the hovercraft. And then we can land this anywhere. There's Edward, he's in our party now. Takes Tella's place. But we have to move him again because he needs to be in the back row until he gets stronger. So he uses harps, basically, is what they are. That's what the little music note symbol means. He can also use bow and arrows, but like with Rydia, it doesn't do any good. This doesn't have the aim command. Caps are weaker than leather, so we're not going to use that. Leather and Bard armor are equal, so this is the Bard one on, I guess. Iron Ring is better for him. He doesn't need magic because he doesn't have magic. As you can see, he cannot use. So we'll put the Iron Ring on him. There's Lister Sort here. Yeah, we got a life potion. We didn't have one of those before. Move that up to the list here. I'm going to do a little bit of reorganizing here. Make this more friendly to use. So I like to keep the cures on the left here and the magic ones on the right here. Elixir does both, but I put it with the magic ones. And life, heal, and tents and cabins I kind of alternate. I usually put the tent or cabin or whichever one I'm going to use on the left because that's faster to get to usually. And once I get more cure 2s, I will go above the cure 1, but right now I only have one of them, so there's no reason to do that. Let's go back in here and use the pot of recovery like the dead guard mentioned. Dying guard or whatever. Why am I doing that? Because it's a free heal, basically. Don't have to waste a tent, and don't have to waste the gold on a inn. Now the guards are gone. So none of these two people will survive, though. You can go to Kaipo along the shallows with the hovercraft. Yeah, we already know that. Road to Fabule. Fabule? I have no idea how to say that. Fabule through Mount Hobbs is being blocked by a thick ice. They click on that with the A button. HP and status recovered. So it removes any status ailments that may be affecting you and gives you your health back. And this one